I'm Michelle Borquez, the president of God Crazy, and I'd like to invite you to come join me at the God Crazy Conference. God Crazy was founded because freedom is not easily achieved. It's even harder to get alone. When women come together and share their stories of freedom, you learn that there is nothing in this world that Christ's love can't redeem us from. Come join us for a life-affirming weekend as we come together with women around the city and break down the walls and chains that would divide and imprison us from being who God meant us to be.
Truly a day of shame. And it was a day for me that, of course, you have tremendous regret later.
When Michelle Borquez walked into the abortion clinic, she felt like she didn't have a choice. Without her father's affection, Michelle welcomed any attention she could get from boys. When she was 16, she went to a high school dance where she got drunk for the first time. Later, she went home with her date.
I was very sick, very ill. I went and laid down in one of the rooms there, which I had no memory of. And that's where he came into the room and raped me.
Michelle never told anyone about the rape. Soon after, she started dating another guy and became pregnant by him. That was when the fear of her father and the shame she was already living with led her to get an abortion.
I can say it was traumatic, but at the time it was like, this is what I'm gonna do. And I'm angry and I'm bitter and I'm rebellious. My mom said she would hear a sermon and she'd go, this is it. She's gonna hear that and she's gonna come to know Christ today. And it was just falling on deaf ears.
Michelle continued down her reckless path until one day she saw the ugliness of her life.
Once you've gone through drinking like that and partying like that, and then you come to a stop and you realize this is my life, the ugliness, the filth of it, it felt like I had dirt all over me. Those words, I want to know you, I want to know you. All I could think of is, okay, I'm ready, I'm ready to know you. I'm finally ready to give up my will and exchange it for your will. God said to me, if you choose today to follow me, I will give you life. If you stay on this path that you're on, it will bring destruction. It'll bring death. And so when they said, do you want to know Jesus? Do you want to accept him in your heart? I said yes. And I said it and when I said it, it was radical. It was a radical change in my heart. And it was almost like, when they say you're blind, but now you see, it's like my whole vision suddenly opened up, revealed the dark places of my heart. He began to open up my eyes to the selfishness that I had had. And I felt like there was so many people I just wanted to say sorry to. Out of everything I'd done that I needed to ask forgiveness for was the abortion. It was definitely the thing that I was carrying the most shame. I gave my whole life to him. I knew at that point that I had been forgiven of all my sins.
The world would have you settle for what it sees you as, but God has something very special and beautiful meant just for you. Real women, real stories, and real restoration. It's time to stop striving and start soaring.